Hello, it's Dr. Darnese, and I'm back with a commentary about Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance. But not what you think. I'm not getting ready to break anything down. No, no, the exact opposite of that. You know, as Black people, we keep making certain mistakes over and over again in this culture. And one of the mistakes we keep making is that we think that we have to explain ourselves to white people all the time. I've made lots of videos on this channel about the other mistakes that we as Black people keep making. And you can check those videos out too on this channel. But right now, I'm just saying, like, what is this rush to explain for the white gaze what was going on in that performance? If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. If you don't get it, maybe it's not for you. We did not have to explain everything, right? Many white people looked at it and all they could think of was, oh my gosh, all these Black people, it's DEI, which I don't understand. You knew that there was going to be a rapper performing at the Super Bowl. You went to a football game where most of the players are Black. So I don't understand what this DEI thing is right now. One comment I saw was, wow, he couldn't find any white dancers. So then that would be white people wanting actual diversity and inclusion. So they are a people who can't really decide what they want from Black people. They love our culture, but they're not so much in love with us as a people, right? Let me say that again. They love our culture, but they're not so much in love with us as a people. We don't have to keep explaining ourselves. So I'm reminded of Toni Morrison, the great writer, who said, you know, in her famous interview with Charlie Rose, you can Google this, just Google Toni Morrison, Charlie Rose, racism conversation. And she schooled Charlie Rose because he came at her crazy. When are you going to write about some white people? When are you going to write about more than just the Black experience? That's what he said to her. Fortunately, Toni Morrison checked him and said, would you ask that of a white writer? When are they going to write about some Black people? But here's the thing, the point that she was making. She can tell when someone is writing for the white gaze because they are explaining things that Black people ordinarily know. The explanation comes when you're expecting your reader not to get it, so you feel you have to explain it in your writing. She says, no, I write for Black people. So I don't do a lot of explaining of the culture in my work because I know Black people understand what I'm talking about. If I was writing for the white gaze, then I would explain more. So back to my point, we really don't have to keep explaining ourselves. It's better sometimes to move in silence. It's better to move in silence. Everything ain't for everybody.